Hi everyone, welcome to back the channel. Auto Rush. The S-400 Triumf, known in Russia as the 40R6, is one of the most advanced and formidable surface-to-air missile systems in the world. Developed by Almazanti and introduced into service in 2007, it has fundamentally redefined air defense capabilities for the Russian Federation. This system was designed to detect, track, and destroy a wide range of aerial threats, from fighter jets and bombers to cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and even stealth aircraft. Its reputation has grown not only because of its range and accuracy but also because of its ability to operate in complex electronic warfare environments. For Russia, the S-400 is not merely a defensive measure, it is a strategic asset that shapes the geopolitical balance wherever it is deployed. The development of the S-400 began in the 1980s, as an evolution of the earlier S-300 family of systems. The goal was to create a platform capable of countering the increasingly sophisticated aircraft and missile technology of potential adversaries, particularly those of NATO. While the S-300 was already a highly capable system, the need for extended range, better tracking of multiple targets, and the ability to engage ballistic missiles drove engineers to design a new generation of air defense. The result was a system that combined advanced radar technology, a variety of interceptor missiles, and an integrated command and control network. One of the most remarkable aspects of the S-400 is its multi-layered engagement capability. It can use 4 different types of missiles, each optimized for different ranges and targets. The longest-range missile, the 40N6, can engage targets up to 400 kilometers away, making it one of the farthest-reaching interceptors in existence. The 48N6 missile covers a range of up to 250 kilometers, while the 9M96E2 and 9M96E missiles handle medium and short-range threats with exceptional agility. This layered approach allows the S-400 to create a defensive bubble where multiple types of threats can be intercepted simultaneously, from high-altitude bombers to low-flying drones. The radar system of the S-400 is a marvel of engineering. It includes the 91N6E Big Bird acquisition and battle management radar, capable of detecting aerial targets at distances of up to 600 kilometers. This radar is complemented by the 92N6E Gravestone multifunctional fire control radar, which tracks targets and guides missiles to intercept. In addition, optional radar units, such as the 96L6E all-altitude detector and the 40V6M mast-mounted radar, provide enhanced detection of low-flying or stealthy targets. The S-400's radars operate across multiple frequency bands, making it harder for enemy aircraft to evade detection through stealth shaping or electronic countermeasures. The mobility of the S-400 is another key advantage. All its components, radars, launchers, and command vehicles, are mounted on heavy-duty trucks, usually the MAZ 543M or BAZ 64022 chassis. This means the system can be rapidly deployed, repositioned, or withdrawn depending on the tactical situation. In combat scenarios, mobility allows the S-400 to remain unpredictable, reducing the risk of being targeted by enemy strikes. Within just 5 to 10 minutes, the system can be prepared for launch after arriving at a new location, providing a quick reaction capability that is vital in modern warfare. The S-400's command and control system integrates seamlessly with other Russian air defense platforms, including the S-300, Pantsir S-1, and future systems like the S-500 Prometei. This network-centric approach allows operators to share radar data, coordinate engagements, and create a layered defense network covering vast areas. This integration also means that the S-400 can operate as part of a broader anti-access/area denial, or A2/AD, strategy denying enemy aircraft and missiles the ability to operate freely within a given region. In operational terms, the S-400's capabilities have already had a significant geopolitical impact. Countries that acquire the system, such as China, India, and Turkey, gain a level of air defense capability that can challenge even the most advanced air forces. The deployment of the S-400 in Kaliningrad, Crimea, and Syria has given Russia the ability to project power far beyond its borders. For NATO planners, these deployments pose serious challenges, as the S-400's reach can cover large portions of airspace, making it risky for Allied aircraft to operate without the risk of being engaged. One of the defining features of the S-400 is its ability to track and engage stealth aircraft. While no system can claim to be completely immune to stealth technology, the S-400's use of multiple radar frequencies, combined with high-power radar returns and advanced signal processing, makes it much harder for stealth platforms like the F-35 or B-2 to approach undetected. This capability has been a major selling point for the system, particularly among countries that anticipate facing advanced Western aircraft in potential conflicts. The S-400 also has significant anti-ballistic missile capabilities. It can intercept ballistic missiles traveling at speeds of up to 4.8 km per second, at altitudes of up to 30 km. This gives it the ability to defend against short and medium-range ballistic missiles, which are increasingly common in modern warfare. Combined with its anti-aircraft and anti-cruise missile capabilities, the S-400 offers a comprehensive shield against a wide variety of aerial threats. From a technical perspective, each S-400 regiment typically consists of a command post, a 91N6E radar, up to 8 launchers, and various support vehicles. Each launcher can carry 4 missiles, meaning a single regiment can have up to 32 ready-to-fire missiles at any given time. Reloading can be done relatively quickly, ensuring sustained defensive operations during prolonged engagements. The system can track up to 300 targets simultaneously and engage up to 36 of them at once, a capability that reflects both its advanced radar technology and its missile guidance systems. The guidance methods used by the S-400's missiles vary depending on the type. The longer-range missiles rely on inertial guidance during the initial flight phase, with mid-course updates from the ground radar, and terminal active or semi-active radar homing for final target engagement. This combination ensures high accuracy even against maneuvering targets or those using electronic countermeasures. The agility of the shorter-range missiles is particularly useful against modern fighters or cruise missiles, which often fly unpredictable flight paths to evade interception. One reason the S-400 has attracted international attention is its relative cost-effectiveness compared to Western systems like the U.S. Patriot PAC-3 or the THAAD missile defense system. While prices vary depending on the configuration and contract terms, the S-400 generally offers longer range and greater versatility at a lower cost per unit. This has made it especially appealing to countries seeking a high-end air defense solution without paying Western prices or relying on Western suppliers. However, the S-400 is not without its controversies. The sale of the system to NATO member Turkey in 2017 sparked a major dispute between Ankara and Washington, leading to Turkey's removal from the F-35 fighter jet program. The U.S. argued that operating the S-400 alongside F-35s could allow Russia to gather valuable intelligence on the stealth aircraft's radar signature. Turkey, however, insisted that it had the right to purchase defense systems that best suited its needs, and the S-400 deal went ahead despite U.S. sanctions under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, CAATSA. Another issue is the system's export restrictions. Russia has been selective about which countries are allowed to purchase the S-400, considering not just the economic benefits but also the strategic implications. Buyers must often agree to long-term maintenance contracts and may receive slightly downgraded versions compared to those used by the Russian military. Nevertheless, even the export variants retain formidable capabilities. The S-400's role in modern warfare is likely to expand in the coming years. As more countries acquire the system, it will become increasingly common in regional conflicts and military exercises. Its presence alone can deter adversaries from certain actions, serving as a powerful psychological weapon as well as a physical one. For Russia, the S-400 is both a source of national pride and a demonstration of its continued prowess in missile defense technology. In Syria, the deployment of the S-400 at the Hamam Air Base in Latakia after the 2015 downing of a Russian Su-24 by Turkey marked a significant shift in the air defense situation in the region. The system effectively covered much of Syria, parts of Turkey, and the eastern Mediterranean, altering the calculations of all air forces operating in the area. The fact that the S-400 was never used in direct combat there does not diminish its impact. It served as a constant reminder that any hostile aircraft could be engaged at long range. Training for S-400 crews is extensive and involves not only technical knowledge of the system's hardware and software but also the ability to operate under conditions of intense electronic warfare. Modern adversaries often employ jamming, spoofing, and decoys to try to confuse radar systems. The S-400's operators must be able to identify and counter these tactics while still tracking and engaging real threats. This requires both high levels of skill and the support of an integrated air defense network. The future of the S-400 is closely tied to the development of the S-500 Prometei, which is expected to offer even greater range and the ability to engage targets in near space. While the S-500 will eventually take over some of the strategic missile defense roles, the S-400 will remain a core element of Russia's layered air defense for decades. Its proven capabilities, adaptability, and export success ensure that it will continue to be relevant well into the mid-21st century. As a symbol of Russian engineering and military strategy, the S-400 Triumf embodies the principles of flexibility, mobility, and overwhelming firepower. It is not just a collection of trucks, radars, and missiles. It is a statement to the world that Russia can defend its skies against any threat, and that it can offer this capability to allies and partners who align with its strategic vision. Whether deployed in the icy expanses of Siberia, the contested airspace of Eastern Europe, or the volatile Middle East, the S-400 stands as a guardian, ready to meet the challenges of modern aerial warfare. If you want, I can also prepare a clickbait YouTube description, keywords, and hashtags for this S-400 video so it's ready to upload on relevant ride without extra work. Would you like me to do that next?